Welcome to Easy Peasy, and I am here to give you the easiest meal planning you've ever heard of and you've ever seen. I have tried meal planning many times in different approaches, and this is by far the best, the easiest, specifically for people who don't have a set schedule. So my husband works day shift, night shift, swing shift, 24-hour shift, and every shift depends on what we need to eat and when he'll be home, and all of these things change day to day, week to week. The other thing is if he is working nights or swing, then he needs to take leftovers with him to work for his lunch while he's there. But if he works day shift, then we don't need as many leftovers because he eats at the cafeteria at work. If you have an irregular schedule and you can't just do Taco Tuesdays and Pizza Fridays, this is the meal planning approach for you. It takes about, I would say, 20 to 30 minutes to set up, and then you will have it and you can use it every week. And it is so simple. You look at it at the beginning of the week and you write literally 2 minutes for you to meal plan in a week, maybe even 1 minute, and I will show you how. So the other thing is, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, great to have you. I try and demonstrate easy peasy ways of getting things done, mostly with kids, toddlers, teaching them to be independent, but also tips like this for parents at home to make your life run smoothly, to have routines, those kind of things. All right, first thing you need to do is you need to make a master list of all of the things that you and your family like to eat. And if you can't think of any, well, I only can think of 8 things, go in your pantry, open the door, and start looking around. And you see cans and stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot. So make a list of everything you can think of. Include the things that don't really take a lot of meal prep. Like if you serve your kids frozen pizza sometime, put that on the list. If you do hot dogs and macaroni and cheese some nights, put that on. So things that you serve regularly, even if they aren't really a meal, put them on the list. Crockpot meals, anything you cook, put them on and try and get as many as you can. You can always whittle it down, and we'll actually have an area on our meal plan that just says extra meals. So when you are sick of what is on here and you don't want to do it, you can look in the extra meals section. You can grab one of those if you're feeling like a schedule. Let's go. Make a list of everything. All right. And then you are going to choose how many week rotations you want out of this. 3 is my perfect spot, but I would recommend between making it a 2-week rotation all the way up to 4 weeks. Anything after that, it gets kind of difficult because I don't know, I just don't have that many regular meals. I don't have 4 weeks of regular meals that I use. So if you are happy with a 2-week rotation, if you think, okay, I have 14 meals on here, then I can spread those out over 2 weeks, and I don't mind doing them every 2 weeks. I don't mind having chicken pot pie twice a month, or tomato soup twice a month, or whatever's on your list. If you're okay with that, do 2 weeks. If you want to try this out, I'd say try with 3. You can always make it 2 or 4 later. You know, try it for 3 months, 6 months, and see if you want to change it. So then you're just going to write week 1, week 2, and week 3 on a piece of paper. All right. And you are going to divide up your meals. You're going to take all of your lists here, and you're going to put them over here in week 1, week 2, week 3. Doesn't matter where they go, except if you would like to mix it up. Like I try and do okay, I'm going to look at my chicken, and I'm going to put rotisserie chicken here. Yes, rotisserie chicken from Sam's is the best, and we eat it regularly, so it's on my list. Even though it isn't really meal prep, it is on my list because we eat it regularly, so it's going to go on here. So I put rotisserie chicken week 1, and then I might choose some other, we'll do shredded chicken tacos. I'll put that on week 2 since we just did a chicken on week 1. Same thing, maybe we do beef about once a week, so I'll put it on here, kind of spread them out. I try and do one that's meatless, here to kind of spread them out. That's totally up to you. I also make sure I include in each of these 3 weeks, I put one easy, almost no prep on there. So if you do use frozen macaroni and cheese and chicken nuggets to feed your kids sometimes, make sure you have one super, super easy 10-minute prep type meal, which would be one of those in each of the weeks, because there's guaranteed to be a day where we have this after school, something comes up, and we didn't get home until 6:30 p.m. And I know I'm not going to get home because we have something after school until late. I'm going to choose that easy one for that night, and we'll get to that in just a minute. So make sure each week has a super easy one. Then I also kind of go by the ones that actually have an asterisk by the ones that have leftovers. So I make sure that there's 1 or 2 that always give us leftovers. So kind of spread it out. You know, you don't want all your Crockpot meals listed. You get the idea. So spread out your beef, your pork, your seafood, whatever you eat. 1 in each from ones that take an hour to prep meals and to cook, and ones that take 10 minutes. And here's my final product. I got this idea from a friend, a good friend, and I just thought it was genius and like I have to do. And then I had extra that I didn't really want in the rotation every 3 weeks because we don't eat it that often, but I put my extra ones down here so that later if I want to go back and change this and be like, hey, or if I'm just bored one week and I'm like, I want something different, I can grab one of these that I know everybody likes. Then when it comes to Sunday or Saturday or Monday, whenever you are planning for the week, I simply take this, which now I have laminated, you don't have to do that. I have my listed meals, and I literally, this is for this week, today is Sunday, and I'm looking at this week to start. I have pizza, rotisserie chicken, sausage tortellini, tacos or hamburgers, I put those together because they're both our beef and we eat those quite a bit, gumbo, fried rice, and chalupas. All right, I am going to just start marking. Like, okay, my husband's working swing tomorrow, so he's going to need something that has leftovers. So I'm going to do sausage tortellini on Monday, and then I'm going to do tacos on Tuesday, and I'll switch up, and then let's see, we can do a rotisserie chicken on Wednesday. Go to the store and get that. And then we'll do fried rice with the leftover chicken on Thursday. And then I have Friday. Let's do pizza on Friday. Why not? And then I have Saturday. Saturday I have a little bit more time to cook. So I'll put Saturday will be gumbo. And I took my dried erase marker and I wrote in each day. Here's the other thing. I can change this at any point. So the what's so hard about meal planning is thinking of what to cook, especially if it's last minute. But even if you think on Sunday, what should I make this week? And you're like, well, we just had spaghetti. Well, we just had, your brain just is like, I can't think of anything. All I can think of is what we already had, and I don't really feel like eating that. When it's already laid out and all you have to do is plug in what works, so you already have this. And if something doesn't work, you just easily switch from your extra meals that you had listed anyway. This is the best. So if you don't have time, you've got a Crockpot meal option. You've got an easy 10-minute prep, a little longer. So all you're looking at is what's listed and then writing in the day. Now, this, like I said, this is why it works really well for a regular schedule. So I hope this is helpful to you. If you have ideas, please comment and tell me how this could be better. I will be shocked if you do tell me how this could be better, unless you have some recipes or something that I need. I need more recipes. I will list all of mine that I have on this paper. It has been a game changer for me. It is so, I literally just planned, look, I literally just planned my week's meals while I was sitting here. I looked at the calendar. I looked at what we had to do when my husband's working, if we need leftovers, if we're going to be gone all day until... It was so easy because I already had the ideas. All I had to do was just look at this week and what's going on and plan accordingly. So I really hope this helps you. I hope this is a game changer for 2025. Or if you have more ideas for me to make videos on, comment below. I would love to take your ideas and find the easiest, peasiest way to do them. Have a great day. Bye.